All right, so we're in Hurricane, Utah, checking out the Sand Hollow area. I feel like I've heard about it a few times on the interwebs. I entered kind of behind this really bougie fly-in community. I don't know what the deal with it is, but the houses look pretty sweet. These are those rocks I was pointing at earlier down at the bottom. We are now among them. Pretty cool. Wonder if I can squeeze through here. Spam! Smash the window. It was a little tight. Had to kind of go through it at an angle. And then we've got some kind of off-camber stuff right here. I suspect we're going to need to lock the rear differential any second now. Let's see. Right now we're open. Yep, there it is. There you go, Paul. It's under a load and it's running continuously. I don't think there's a chance in hell I have enough breakover angle to do this climb. But you never know till you try it, right? Right. I'm totally belly down. Oh well, need bigger tires for this one. Pretty cool climb though, very steep. This area up here looks a lot more like it. We got some serious dune action right there. And then there's a bunch of really gnarly climbs to get to the top of it. So these gnarly sand dunes. You can actually see the sand blowing around and forming new dunes and stuff right now. I think going out here by myself would be a really bad idea in a truck with 32-inch all-season tires. So admittedly, this terrain is getting softer and softer, and I am not in a side-by-side. So I actually went ahead and aired down to a little over 20 psi, or 20 in the rear, 22 in the front. All right, so at the sand flats, big sand dunes. You can see where a lot of vehicles have gotten stuck and the sand's kind of blowing away. Let's try to climb this big one and see what happens. The sand is literally blown away there. It's like there's a crust. Once you crunch through it, it gets wild. Pretty gnarly. Woo! That was fun. How cool is this? Seriously, like driving on another planet. All right, guys, time to employ the V8 motor, do this hill. guys, we crossed the giant sand valley desert of death. Now the trick there was lock it in 4th gear with no traction aids, 4-wheel low, center diff, and rear diff locked. And that's what she wanted. Yep. Sandstorm. Let's open the door right into my knee. The wind blew it. So there's St. George, Utah from up here at the top of this trail near top of the world. Pretty awesome viewpoint. Tons of little trails to come play around on here. Really got to come here with a side-by-side or at least another truck so I can mess around more. Coming out of Sand Hollow down here by the town, just to remind myself, this road is brutal, this part of the trail here. It's one solid rock and there's some big ledges. I've drug my back bumper a lot, my hitch, and I've drug the front bumper a little bit, and the skid plates, and the spare tire. So this is a pretty rough, slow going spot. There's probably a better way out of here. If I knew these trails this way, I could probably stay in the sand and be going faster. But I'm taking the rim trail right now, because the first time I do a trail, I always try to do the perimeter. And then the third time, I try to explore the center of it. It's just a good way to learn a trail system. But yeah, we're almost out of here, almost back downtown. And go get checked into the hotel and get ready for a night in Vegas. Sketchy roads Google tells you to drive down. Jesus Christ, Google. Ah.